Behold, the planet Earth, mother of mankind, the wellspring of human life, silently spinning in the universe. The Earth, whose existence is soon to be threatened by unearthly spacecraft, which even now thunder toward our planet, carrying loathsome crews bent upon our destruction.
I suspect they're only loathsome to us. To each other, they probably look normal.
And now, behold the Hulk, mightiest of men, who stalks the Earth, wreaking havoc.
When it's announced that the Hulk is coming, everybody in town hides indoors. He's doing his usual thing, but Rick Jones is there to talk him down and take him someplace where he can't hurt anyone. A while later, he changes back to Bruce Banner.
I think I've got the answer now. It's the night. As soon as night falls, I become that marauding monster.
Gosh, Doc, I think you're right.
That's the first of many explanations for when and why he changed. For a brief time, he would change on purpose. He had his gamma ray machine set up where he could put on a pair of purple swim trunks, stand in front of the machine and hit a floor button that would transform him. He was less of a marauding monster in those issues and more of a confused hero. That storyline lasted all of 2 issues before everybody tried to forget it ever happened. Right now, they need to find some way to contain him when he changes because he's out of control. He even went so far as to bite Rick's nose off. He and Rick devise a plan. The next day, they take a jackhammer and some other equipment and head out into the desert, ostensibly to hunt for unusual rocks.
Now remember, each twilight before I change to the Hulk, lock me in here without fail. This door is of solid concrete 10 feet thick. Even the Hulk won't be able to break through.
Okay, and I'll release you every morning. Gotcha.
It's getting close to evening now, so there's no time like the present to get started.
Meanwhile, the alien spaceship lands in the desert. Powerful brain detectors seek out the brilliant mind of Dr. Bruce Banner, who is deep within the bowels of the Earth.
Why are they using the brain detector to find Bruce Banner? Because he's the only human with a brain, duh. Their goal is to capture Earth's greatest intellect so they can learn how technologically advanced we are. Once they know that, they'll know how to conquer us.
We're being held here by magnetic forces of unimaginable power. Doc, look.
It is useless to struggle, Earthmen. We are Toadmen from outside your galaxy.
They even call themselves Toadmen, although I'm sure they know how most people react to toads on this planet. Well, as Socrates said, know thyself.
And I am Captain Torak. Take them to the ship.
The first thing they'll do is send Rick back to the surface. They only care about picking Bruce's mind. But since the Earth is round and their ship is now in orbit, that means they're headed for the night side of the planet. And there's something their brain machine didn't tell them about Dr. Banner.
Who dares to imprison the Hulk? Come, let us interview Banner.
What manner of creature is this? No matter, destroy it.
Before you try, there's something you should know.
You dare attack Hulk? Your own puny gun to stop puny men. Now you stay locked up while I explore ship.
Never mind, it's not important now. Meanwhile, Thunderbolt Ross's base has detected something.
Unidentified flying object. Shoot it down, man.
Immediately, the electronic sensors zero in.
Stop! Wait! The Hulk! Dr. Banner's up there!
But his frenzied cry cannot stop the deadly rockets. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, 0. Fire!
When you're a bullet, everything looks like a target. That pretty well sums up General Ross. He has no idea what it is. For all he knows, it's one of his own country's experiments. But unknown equals scary, so kill it with kabooms. The surviving humans in the original Battlestar Galactica had a better collection of vehicles. I think the General's budget has fallen on hard times.
Around that ship. Seal off the area.
A lone figure emerges from the smoldering wreckage.
It's Dr. Bruce Banner.
So it's you. Arrest this man.
The Toadmen dug a tunnel under the wreck and slipped away, and nobody will look inside to notice it. Good old Thunderbolt does what he does best, jump to conclusions. Bruce Banner is now charged with treason. I want to hear the General explain A, why he would do such a thing, and B, where he got the ship. But he knows all he needs to know, and he's going to make Banner pay. Way back when, in the original first issue of the Spectacular Spider-Man, Jonah Jameson and Captain Stacy, Gwen's dad, were discussing a mayoral candidate. Stacy expressed some concerns, but Jonah said, "I know all I need to know about the man." As he walked away, Captain Stacy thought, "May heaven protect us from those who know all they need to know about anything." Will the human race ever learn the wisdom in that statement? I don't know about the future, but I do know it won't happen today.
Dad, Bruce is not a traitor. Finding him in the wreckage of that strange, powerful ship must have some explanation.
Hogwash. His fate is up to Washington now.
Cool. Maybe they can figure out where he got a ship like that, because complex questions like that are clearly beyond Thunderbolt's comprehension.
What? Invasion? Sound the red alert!
Dad, if Earth is in danger, we'll need Bruce Banner's knowledge and skill.
Yeah, after they escaped, the Toadmen radioed their fleet to begin the attack. I think we can all figure out that the main reason Blunderbolt has a mad-on for Bruce is because Betty is sweet on him. He can't figure out what she sees in a guy who can't even field strip an M1 carbine. Everybody knows that's the most essential ingredient for a happy marriage.
Puny Earthlings, this is Torak, your master speaking. My invincible forces control the skies and are set to hurl our mighty magnetic beams at your moon. Each minute it will spin ever closer.
As it gets closer, the gravitational forces start causing uncontrolled devastation all over the world. I'm not sure why they think Ross is the ultimate authority who can surrender the planet to them, but he's the one they're talking to. Further proof that these guys are not the brightest stars in the constellation. Ross is apoplectic. He keeps screaming, "Shoot them down," alternated with, "Where's Banner?" He really asked that. For a long time, General Ross was the target of the jokes surrounding the Hulk. As you can probably see, he's a little overdone with the bombastic rantings and his denunciation of puny little Bruce Banner. That was deliberate because a lot of the comedy relief came in the form of stymieing him again and again. Eventually it got old and the stories moved on. But we're not there yet.
Where am I? Why am I locked in here? Out of my way! Here they come.
Look! It's the Hulk!
Loading fire!
Lumbering like a human battering ram, the Hulk charges.
Again, I have to say, Marvel came up with the best sound effects ever. Where else can you find a word like kerlank?
Warn General Ross!
The General! He locked me up. I'll find him and kill him.
Not a bad idea. Get him out of the way and the Toadmen can talk to the president or the Soviet premier or the chairman of the auto club, someone with a bit more authority. But it won't happen, mainly because the general isn't home.
Oh, no! Help! Help! Ah!
It's my daughter! The Hulk's got her!
Invasion momentarily forgotten, the Hulk and his pursuers stand face to face.
General Ross just drove a tank into his own living room. When I said the place needed some feng shui, that's not what I meant. For just a moment, let's talk about editing. Let's break that down a little. He's outside. He's inside. He's outside. He's inside. He's outside. He's inside. What's with the outside scenes? They add nothing and make it confusing. If you're going to use them, at least put them all in the same place so there's a hint of continuity. I'll be honest, my editing is one of the things I'm most proud of in my videos. It's something I learned on my own and developed over the years, and I think I do pretty good. So I'm qualified to rag on this editing, which is supposedly way more professional than mine. At any rate, I'll bet the guy who did this got paid a lot more than I do.
Who are you? Why do you hate us so?
I am the Hulk. I hate all mankind. That's right, stare at what men have done to me. But this I promise you, they will hound me no longer.
Don't. Hulk, it's Betty.
But before anybody can do anything, the tidal forces from the moon start to rip the lab apart and everybody is thrown around. The force is strong enough to knock the Hulk unconscious. See, it can be done. All it requires is moving the moon. Remember that for next time. While everybody is dazed, the sun comes up.
Doc, what a relief. You're okay? Where's Betty? Here she is, Doc. Roughed up a little, though.
Here's a question. Where does he keep his glasses when he changes to the Hulk? He always has them handy when he changes back. How do you do that?
Bruce, I'm so frightened.
Well, you're safe now. As safe as anyone can be in this fearful world.
Bruce, you've got to do something.
All right, young lady, get some rest, and we'll see what can be done.
How was she hugging her dad a second ago? Again, the editing in this episode is below third rate, and I have no idea why.
Rick, the only chance we have is to turn our magnetic energy against them.
Whatever that means.
We've got to get to the gamma ray gun.
Yeah, it's your own invention.
Miles away behind concrete walls, they prepare the gun. While overhead,
Banner seems to be adjusting some kind of weapon, but it can't harm us.
It doesn't need to.
the world watches as the ray gun's gamma energy sends the Toad ship spinning helplessly into infinity forever.
The goal isn't to harm you, just get rid of you. Have fun finding your way home. As usual, Thunderbolt is hot on his trail and has his men blasting the door open to get in. It'll take them just long enough.
I just don't understand you, Banner.
Daddy.
Great job, my boy. Next time, cue me in, and we'll get the job done sooner.
Yes, sir.
He tried to clue you in and you stuck him in a cell. Forgive me if I can't help but think you may be exaggerating.
Oh, Daddy, is that the best you can do?
In a word, yes.
Bruce, it's getting late.
Oh, yes. Will you excuse me now, please? We have to get on with our expedition.
Must you go so soon?
It just can't wait.
Take care, and good luck.
Bruce will spend the night in his shelter while Rick keeps vigil outside. Betty will most likely keep chewing her dad out, and he'll keep responding with... He even added a handwritten note in his dictionary so he doesn't forget how to say it.
Dr. Bruce Banner, melted by gamma rays, turned into the Hulk.
Ain't he on glamour rays?
Wrecking the town with the power of a bull.
Ain't no monster clown who is as lovable
As ever-loving Hulk. Hulk, Hulk.
It's all your fault. Bruce... Ah! The Toadmen come on! Good grief! Toadmen signaled, I can say that, and signaled their fleet to begin the attack. Toadmen radioed their fleet. You stay put.